Hi, it's Jenny, artist in residence for Imagine Crafts, and today I'm going to show you a fun technique to use your Stays On ink and acetate. Begin with a 4x6 card base, and I cut the bottom 4.5 inches off of the front of the card. Stamp your image onto the inside of the card with Versamark ink and heat emboss it with clear embossing powder. We're going to color the image using Brilliance inks, and I just chose some colors and just stamped them onto the craft mat, and then used a water brush just to do a watercolor technique, just to add some very light color. And take a piece of 4x6 acetate, and we're going to use the Tear It tape to adhere it to the back of the cardstock. Use the Stays On ink in opaque white, and usually when you use this you need to re-ink pretty often, so I just added some of the re-inker and then inked up the same stamp image, and since it's a clear stamp I was able to stamp over the image that I had already colored, and this produced the clear lines to really set the image apart. After you've used any of the Stays On inks, you want to clean your stamps off really well, and I use the Stays On all-purpose stamp cleaner, and I just rub some of this on the stamp and then use a damp cloth to remove the rest of it. Stamp your sentiment the same way that you did your image using the Stays On opaque cotton white. And add some ribbon, and you can adhere this great using the Tear It tape as well. The Tear It tape is great for your ribbons because it holds it immediately and you don't have to wait for glue to dry. I decided on my sentiment behind the "and" I wanted to put a heart, and so I was trying to figure out a way to stamp it on to the background, and I decided to use the acetate as my stamp block. So I just positioned it where I wanted and inked it first, and then just pressed down, and that was the perfect spot to line it up. And then I just used the Brilliance inks to color it in again. Thanks for stopping by. For more inspiration, be sure to follow Imagine Crafts on Facebook, Pinterest, and ImagineCrafts.com.